Yo, 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 it's the Wheelz Show. Man, I had to wake up a little earlier today because I had to go get my trach replaced. Because after so often, about 3 months, I get my trach changed. So that way you don't get a infection. So I did that today, but woke up about like 12:40 and I was good, sleeping good and all that. Woke up was good and then like a little bit once I got up, man, I couldn't stop coughing, man. Just had like this congestion in my right side that was bothering me most of the day and still carrying on right now. And hopefully, I get some good sleep and then tomorrow it'll calm down a little bit, but that's the worst thing for me, man. Dealing with the mucus part of it, but I didn't let that stop me. Went to the appointment, it calmed down for a little bit, and we were running just a little bit late because we had to get some gas. So once we got there, we had to wait even longer, so I should have showed up there later because, man, I had to stay up there like probably close to an hour waiting for them to help us. And when I got that done, got the trach done, it wasn't bad, like it kind of stuck in my neck a little bit and had to pull a little harder, so once we got that out, it was good and then was able to switch it. Doctor put the other one in real quick and then did my trach care, clean my neck, and then got out of there. Finally got some heat because I was freezing in there, so it doesn't take much for me to get cold because my blood flow is a little slow. So that happens when, your heart ain't pumping crazy and, pumping good. But my heart's good enough, and then sitting down, does that too. And of course I'm sitting down like all the time. And went to that pain management last week, and that was good. I mean, I didn't really want to go, but I have to do those things so I can keep getting my medicine that helps, like gabapentin, that helps relieve the nerve pain, and don't have to worry about that too much. And that's from sitting too, so. But yeah, like songs been hard for me to write lately, but it goes like that. Like you have ups and downs where it's easy to write, and then sometimes it's not. But I still write, and I still get it done. Like the song I did on Monday, was pretty good. I couldn't finish it because we went for a run. So I have my nurse, he runs behind me. Then we go for, a run. So it's really nice, and then get home and don't really have a lot of time to really write music and do what I need to do, but I get it done. So did my freestyle, did my song, and it was kind of really hard to find a beat in the beginning that really was, speaking to me. And once I found it, found a beat that was okay, not the best ever, but I felt it a little bit. So wrote me a chorus and couldn't find, I wrote 3 lines, and then my last line of the chorus couldn't figure it out, so I just used what I had and repeated it, and that helps, and that's easy to do. And I don't like doing it, but a lot of people do, so they do write like that. But for me, nah, man, I don't like doing it. But I mean, I was tired, and I was like, man, I'll probably find something tomorrow. So when tomorrow came, I didn't find nothing. But I did go for a walk about 9 o'clock, 9 at night, and got back at like 10:30 or something like that. So I didn't really have a lot of time to record. So I recorded real quick, and I didn't rush. It just came out really smoothly, and then at the end of the verse, I had to add like a little bit to it. So I didn't write nothing. I just came up with something in my head real quick, and did that over and over again, and then finally got it down. I was gonna talk to my dad, but I ran out of time. I called him. He told me he was gonna call me back, and by that time I already did all my food, water, and medicines. Doing my treatments. He texted me, "Hey, hit me back." I'm like, "Hey, Dad, can I just holler at you tomorrow?" So once I got back from my doctor's appointment today, I called my dad. We talked for a while before I went for a walk. But on Tuesday, I read scriptures with my Christian buddies. So that's really nice. And like they wanted me to pray about getting baptized again, and like that would work if I was a Christian, but like in Catholic religion, once you get baptized, you really don't need to. It's not necessarily that you do it again. And for me, it's like, man, I ain't did nothing bad. I ain't did nothing wrong, but I knew they were gonna be getting at that because of the scriptures they were reading to me. I was like, oh, I bet they're gonna want me to get baptized. That's what they want, but I'm not gonna do it. And I decided that, and they wanted me to start going to church or something on Sundays. I'm just like, probably don't want to do that either. Like, I just want to read some scriptures, learn a little bit, but I ain't trying to do all that extra stuff. I mean, that's what I call it, because I feel like I'm good with where I'm at, more spiritual than, religious, I would feel, but, I'm just going to tell them how I felt and or how I feel, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to get messed up doing something that, already been done, and, I mean, it's too much too, the trach and all that wouldn't work. With me getting dunked under water, my whole neck would probably fill up with water and get in my lungs, and this wouldn't be a good thing, and be more congested than I am right now. That congestion, man, it always hits when you don't want it to hit, and it kind of disrupts your speech pattern sometimes, because it really hits, and then when I'm eating, it does it. So I'm like, let me spit real quick. So I'm coughing a lot, and let me spit in the cup. Spit the food out, and end up spitting on my shirt. I spit it on my shirt when I was at the Mexican restaurant down in Corpus Christi, and I was like, dang, you can't take me anywhere, but, me not getting to sleep like I normally was getting before the trip, and me not doing the treatments when I normally do them, me not doing the water when I normally do it, all that has messed me up. I've been coughing all day, and I know there's nothing wrong with me. It's just part of what's going on, So hopefully when I get some sleep tonight, hopefully when I do some breathing treatments again, man, I'll be getting some good sleep, because I need some rest, man. I'm kind of beat today. For me, it doesn't take much for me. Waking up at 12:40 is waking up probably at 6 for an average person. But my schedule, it works with how I have everything set up. I mean, I'm able to do all the treatments, and able to still get outside, able to do everything I love. I didn't take a bath today, so I'm probably a little funky right now, but tomorrow I might, or maybe Friday, I don't even know. My bad days are usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and all the other days in between, take me a little bath, my underarms and stuff, and keep them smelling, and, stay fresh. Like a horror bath. I hate to say that, but, that's what people call it. But, yeah, man, it's been a nice week so far. That trach replacement went well. It wasn't, it's never fun and never something I want to do, but I do it for my health, and that is really important to me. Cause to get where I'm at, it took a lot of health issues. I've been down that road, and now I'm trying to be healthy and not worry about any more surgeries, not stress about anything. I'm not trying to do too much. Like, I'm doing a lot already. I got my beats the other day, like four of them, so I already wrote a chorus to one of them. And it was pretty cool. My guy get the beats from, he was already ready for me and had everything organized, and so it didn't take very long. Other times it's taking longer until you find beats, but this time, yeah, I think he's starting to learn me. How I run and everything, cause like the beats are perfect, and I'm ready to work on them and get them done, and still gotta practice some music, get ready for a performance hopefully at the end of July, because I haven't heard nothing back from the owner and the guy that puts that on every year, the car show, so I'm gonna end up probably calling him tomorrow and see where he's at and see if I can do it and, perform again. And hopefully do it a little later time, and I'm hoping to do a music video too at the same time. I know this congestion will go away in like probably next week. It just takes a little time and getting back to routine, and taking out this trait, putting a new one in, that doesn't help. And so you can probably hear that mucus on the video. I can hear it rumbling. I'm trying not to cough, but like that. It's part of this trait, man. Part of this fight, man. I don't recommend the trait unless, it's last measures. And like for me, that's what it was. It's either this or death. Like, there is no other in between. So, but yeah, we were watching The Sandman earlier on Netflix, and I was watching it with my nurse. So we finished that, and then had a little time left, so I ended up watching The Last of Us. I think I'm on season 2, and just now going to episode 3, and that boy Joel had died. Man, I don't know where the show's gonna go now, but I like the girl too on there. So Allie, I think. So it's a good show. I'm kind of disappointed on that part, but we'll see where they're going with this. But tonight, gonna watch me a movie in my bed, relax, kick it a little bit, and probably chill tomorrow. And then Friday, night, maybe read a little, maybe, do a verse real quick to that song I wrote. So we'll see how it goes. And I wrote a song to Wednesday night, which is right now, but I mean it's Thursday now. So I wrote that song, and it wasn't easy either, but I did it, and I know I will. But sometimes I think too much, and that's what makes it hard. But I mean, like I'll get better with it. That's all. Some days you write better, some days you don't. So you just gotta keep working with it and hopefully get to them better writing days. That's just part of being a writer. And I'm only getting better with it. I try not to use buts too much and ands, but I don't really worry about it. Whatever's gonna flow is gonna flow. Appreciate you listening to this boy with this rumble in my chest. Man, I appreciate y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all for supporting me. Check me out on Instagram, Wheelz the Rapper. Check me out on Spotify, Wheelz the Rapper. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wheelz the Rapper. Pretty much Wheelz the Rapper everywhere. But I appreciate y'all. And TikTok, Wheelz the Rapper. Man, I'm about to go get in this bed, and somebody pray for me. This congestion slow down, man. That's like the worst. But I'm gonna deal with it, cause your boy Will's a soldier. He ain't gonna give in to a little bit of mucus and rumble in the chest. It ain't gonna stop me, man. Keep on fighting, keep on doing this music, and keep on living life. And I hope you do the same, man. Wheelz, baby.